醫生會同我哋解釋絕育對動物嘅好處。
好好咬咧，細仔，換咗牙未啊你？哇！你啲牙換晒啦，好靚啊！爸爸。
Comfortable, sleepy, nice. The main reason for castration and neutering or spaying are the fact that we prevent cancer. Because if you're not using the organs, they just sit there and then they get old. And then if they're not being used, they become bad. So for females, the most likely outcome is either getting a pyometra, which is like infection from inside the uterus, or mammary tumors. So the more times they go through heat, the more chance they have of getting tumors on the mammary glands, and then also to prevent future babies. With males, it's the same thing. You try to prevent prostatic cancer, testicular cancer, prostatic abscesses. Another thing is the behavioral aspect of it. So if a male gets castrated, they usually stop urinating against the furniture, or maybe the leg of the owner or something like this. So what happens over here, which I've seen many times, are conditions when an animal comes back in and the owner says, "Hey, but my dog seems to be on heat again, and I took her to a vet for a spay." And then we say, yes, maybe the spay wasn't done 100% correctly, or maybe something was left behind. So a lot of the times when we re-spay animals, we find out that the ovaries were left behind, or part of the ovary was left behind, or just the uterus was taken out and part of the uterus is, the ovaries and part of the uterus is left behind. Stuff like this. So we re-spay animals in Macau quite a lot.
臘腸貓係診所其中一個成功個案。啱醫生會同我哋分享呢個生命小鬥士嘅故事。
Okay, so this is Sausage. Sausage is a very special cat for us. We got him about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. He's from AAPAM, one of the associations. They brought him to us mangled up, completely mangled up. The only leg that was still okay was the right front leg. His left front and both hind legs and his tail was completely broken. We found out afterwards that he was stuck in an engine, or it was raining outside and he was cold. He got into a car's engine and he was lying on top of the block of the engine. And I think the owner got back to the car, they started the engine, and then he got trapped. But he's a good cat and he can actually move around. He can move around inside the clinic. He plays with our dogs here. Everybody loves him. But this is little Sausage. The one arm banded.